Hi there, I am Marve Eichnes and I am delighted to be with you today. Today's topic is joy, and I want to share with you 7 kind of surprising things about joy. And the first one is that joy is actually something that you have to choose. In my bathroom, I have a sign that actually, or a plaque on the wall that actually says, choose joy. It's a conscious decision, a deliberate decision to choose to look at the positive in whatever it is that's going on in your life. In James 1, 2 through 4 in the Amplified, it says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Some other versions say count it all joy, but either way, it's about making that choice, even in the very worst of circumstances that you wouldn't ordinarily associate with joy. So when something comes up, it's joy-filled to make an intentional choice to dwell on the positive, the growth opportunity, the chance to cultivate greater resilience. The second interesting thing about joy is that joy is one of several fruits of the Spirit, right? It's the byproduct of living a Spirit-guided life, which is talked about in Galatians 5, if you'd like to dig in and read about that. The third thing is that joy is pretty interesting. It's kind of challenging to put into words. It's really obvious when joy is present, and it's pretty obvious when it's missing, right? So how would you really define it? Well, Brené Brown defines it this way: an intense feeling of deep spiritual connection, pleasure, and appreciation. One definition that I really like, just because it's short and simple, and I appreciate short and simple, is that joy is a source of delight. Isn't that awesome? Joy is a source of delight. What do you allow to delight you? I know one of the habits and practices that I have is to do something every day that makes my heart happy, but you could just as easily say choosing a joy-filled activity daily, something that really does bring you delight. Doesn't have to be all day. It could just be 10, 15, 5 minutes, but something that really brings you that delighted feeling. The fourth thing that's really interesting about joy is that when you are experiencing joy, you are most truly yourself. So in other words, you can't really be authentically you without joy. When you are experiencing joy, and this is the fifth thing that's interesting about it, is that everything seems more intense, colors feel brighter, just everything about the moment is exciting and free, right? You're probably grinning from ear to ear. And what a beautiful thing that is when we smile, right? That actually brings other people joy. The sixth thing about joy that's really cool is that when you practice gratitude on a regular basis, it increases the joy in your life. And even better, the more joy that you have in your life, the more things you have to be grateful for. And it's an ongoing loop that's pretty powerful. If you haven't been practicing gratitude in your life, I encourage you to do that. And there are so many creative ways to do that. In fact, I've got some help down below if it's something you've been working on and you would like to incorporate more gratitude into your life. And then finally, the very last one, if you want to dampen the joy in your life, here's how to do it. Have really high expectations for yourself, for everyone around you, and for God. Because when you have incredibly unrealistic and high expectations, what I call great expectations, you are sure to set yourself up for disappointment. And when you are feeling disappointed, there is very little joy. So I encourage you to check the expectations that you have in your life. And if that's an area you struggle with, I've got a little help for you down below. Hey, I'm Marve Eikenes, and I love helping leaders, professionals, and entrepreneurs just like you do what they do better, and hopefully with a whole lot more joy.